I've searched through time, through wind and rain, for a love that heals, not one that pains. And in your arms, I finally knew the kind of love that must be true. Your laughter is my favorite sound, a melody where peace is found. Each moment shared, each breath we take, feels like a dawn that we awake. I need no riches, gold or throne, for in your heart, I have found my home. So stay with me, and let love grow, through every high, and every low. Of course, here is the next part of the poem. Let time grow old, let seasons flee. As long as you are here with me, the world may change, the skies may fall, but love like ours will conquer all. When silence falls, and words are few, I'll speak the loudest just for you. With every look, with every sigh, with every tear we let pass by, I'll hold your hand through storm and flame, through joy, through loss, through pride, through shame. For love is more than just a bliss. It's every fight, and every kiss. We'll write our story in the skies, with stars as ink and clouds as lies. That once told me, love fades away, but you have taught my heart to stay. No rose could bloom with more delight than when you smile in soft moonlight. Your name, a prayer upon my lips, a sacred spell my soul equips. We walk through nights both calm and wild, still laughing like a fearless child. You calm the storm, you warm the cold, you make the young feel safe and old. The way you speak without a sound, my heartbeat answers, safe and bound. No need for masks, no need to hide. You see the truth I hold inside. And when the world turns gray and tired, you light the match, my heart's refired. 1,000 lifetimes I would roam, find you once, and call you home. Your presence is a sacred place, where time slows down, and hearts embrace. The gentle brush of your soft hand is stronger than the strongest land. I'd trade the sun, I'd trade the sea, to keep your love right here with me. Your flaws, your fears, your quiet age, are parts of you that never break. Let others chase the fleeting flame, the fleeting thrill, the hollow name. But I will stand, to rise and fall, for you, and give myself my all. One day when we are gray and slow, and time has drawn its lines below, I'll still recall the way you smiled, the very first time, soft and wild, while sitting chairs beneath the trees, still holding hands, still feeling free. And when they ask what love can be, well, I'll show them us, just you and me. Not perfect, no, just brave and true. Two hearts that always, always grew, through every doubt, and every test. We loved, we failed, we gave our best. And that is love, not only sweet, but rising every time we meet. The battles life would have us fight, still choosing each other every night. Some days we barely say a word, yet every silence still is heard. Your sigh becomes my gentle call, your stillness speaks the loudest of all. Waves stood in storms, that tried to bend, the roots we've grown, but didn't end. Through loss and grief, through sleepless cries, I found my strength still in your eyes. I've seen you break, and still you shine. I've loved your soul, both rough and kind. When all the world turned cold and blind, your heart remained the rarest find. And in those nights when doubt grew tall, when love seemed distant, barely small, you held me close, you made me see that forever lies in constancy. No fire, no flood, no bitter fate could change the vows we did state. We never spoke them loud or wide, they lived in how we stood side by side. I promised you not perfect days, but hands to hold through all the haze. Not endless joy, or skies always blue, but a soul that never stops choosing you. I promised warmth when life gets cold, and arms to catch you when you fold, to laugh with you, to cry, to stay, even when love feels far away. For love is not the flame that burns. It's how we carry, how we learn. It's whispered in the mundane grace of morning breath and pillow face. It's found in cups of half-drunk tea, in shared mistakes and honesty. It's cooking meals when moods are sore. It's locking hearts behind one door. And when we reach that final shore, when hearts beat slow, and brace our more, know this, it'll go with no regret. For loving you was my best bet. If ever life must take us to separate skies, to different views, I'll find you in the starless night, in quiet winds, in morning light. For soulmates don't just live and die. They echo on, they multiply. In poems, in songs, in children's grace, in every smile upon a face. Because love, when stretched by time and distance, doesn't fade. It sharpens. It grows quiet, but not cold. Still and yet alive. It had been 4 months. 4 months of oceans, late night calls, missed signals. And a kind of ache that settled in the bones. When you fall asleep with someone's voice, but wake up with only silence. Now stepped off the plane, with a heart full of hope, and a head full of questions. Would she still feel the same? Would he? Sometimes, love waited. Sometimes, it changed. He carried a small box in his pocket. Not a ring. Not yet. But something he carried across countries. A pressed photo of the bench where they first met. 2 empty spots. Side by side. He never told her, but had taken it the day after she disappeared. He wanted to remember the space between them, before it was filled. Alara had painted 3 full canvases. Since the day he left. She never used to finish them. But these, they were all of the sky. At different times. Always with 2 small silhouettes beneath it. She told herself not to overthink. But she had. Every day. She didn't know what to expect when he returned. Or if he even would. But deep inside her, beneath the fears, beneath the scars, she knew this love was different. Still, when the knock came on the door, she froze. She almost did open it. Almost. But she did. And there he was. Walter. Eric. Holden in the hallway light. Still carrying that quiet fire in his eyes. That always made her feel like maybe. Just maybe. She was someone worth being loved deeply. They stared at each other for a long time. No hug. No kiss. Just a moment. Then Noah whispered. You feel like the end of every journey I've ever taken. She stepped forward. And without needing to say a single word, wrapped her arms around him, buried her face in his chest, and breathed him in. They spent the next few days in slow motion. No urgency. No declarations. Just time. Relearning the space between heartbeats. Falling back into the rhythm. They never really left. They had grown. And now their love had to grow with them. There were still fears. But less running. Still silence. But now it was peaceful. He showed her the photo of the empty bench. She showed him the paintings of the skies. Both of them were proof. Even apart, they had never stopped writing each other into their worlds. One night, as they lay beneath her unfinished canvas, Noah looked up and said, You still make me believe in slow miracles. And she replied, without hesitation, You still feel like something I dreamed, before I ever knew how to ask for it. Because love, when stretched by time and distance, doesn't fade. It sharpens. It grows quiet, but not cold. Still and yet alive. It had been 4 months. 4 months of oceans, late night calls, missed signals, and a kind of ache that settled in the bones. When you fall asleep with someone's voice, but wake up with only silence. Noah stepped off the plane, with a heart full of hope. and a head full of questions. Would she still feel the same? Would he? Sometimes love waited.